Alright, so we got nuts I got to put on over here. So I need to adjust this motor front to back and side to side for the belt tension on the pulley up here. Yeah. So we got to line these things up right here. So we're going to use a straight edge for that. Just kind of eyeball it. And I'll probably shove the thing over with a tire or something. Yeah, something easy like that. So here's my straight edge. Pretty valuable tool. Charge a lot of money for these at the hardware store. So basically we just kind of come off the pulley like that. Whatever the thickness here is different here, I got to have over here. So this one's a little bit thicker than this one, so we're going to have a little bit of clearance. Probably not that much clearance though. So you just run it over like that a little bit by yanking on the motor. Go like that. So 1/8 inch there, nothing there. So I need about 1/8 of an inch on this side. Yeah, something about like that. Pretty close. So now this being a V, this being square, if you push on this, it should drop down pretty evenly to that. It's so loose so it doesn't really work too good. A piece of round stock would work a lot better because it sits right in the V. It would come straight down onto your pulley where you want it to be lined up. So I'll probably go find me a piece of round raw stock if I got something that's that size. No, that stuff is too big. That's about where it's going to go. So I got to put the belts up on here also. Figure that all out. So the belts are more important than the alignment. So these come in matched pairs, which means the numbers should be identical. If they're even visible anymore. See these numbers right here? If they're the same batch number, they should be the same belt. So see how the numbers match? That means they match. In the real world, they're not identical. One is looser than the other. Is that because it wore that way? I don't know. So right now the motor needs to come over a little bit. Not working. This is a tight squeeze. This is obviously going to take 2 hands to do. So I have to work on this a little bit. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, there's a new view. You can see more this way maybe. We'll find out. First thing we're going to do is get the belt on here. That's going to be interesting. Alright, that one out of the way. Might have to tilt the motor up to do this, I'm not sure. Just run it around like this a little bit. A little tension on that, doesn't it? Go. Pick the motor up, so you do it. Where's the belt number at? I like putting the belt numbers together. I know they're matched. There's our belt number right there. It also gives you indication of things slipping because they're lined up right now. is in there. The motor appears to be cocked a little bit though. So, let's figure out how we're going to pry that thing over. First thing I do is get some hardware down there to hold the motor down. That's easier said than done too. Now, I have not moved anything, so everything should be back where it was. Probably why there's tension on everything right now. The stove bolts underneath, I think, or they're hex. I can't tell. There might be hex under there. There's a wash in there, so it's probably a hex head. Would be a guess. That was the easy side. This side's a little harder. One's underneath this housing over here. Get teared a little bit. Too awful bad. It's harder getting it off and putting it on, I guess. Alright, so now I'm going to tighten it down somehow. My socket. Appear to be a hex head. So it goes like that. It's one of these deals where you can see them, they're really nice, but getting in there is a totally different deal. It is a lot cleaner than it used to be though. Cleaned all the muck off that was on this, everything. Appears to be a couple of bad threads there you go across. That one's getting tight already. Alright, let's go over to the other side. There's the nut. Lock the wrench in so it won't move. You have to deal with it. Okay. So that has to go that way. See, that one's tight, that one's loose. And that's because the motor's cocked like this. It needs to go cocked that way. So if I put some kind of a jack in here, I can jack it out. And that would get things more squared up, I guess. So meantime, let's go try to get some more of these bolts pulled down where they're supposed to be. Get things pulled down flat. Give you more accurate dimensions. That one. Now for the hard one. All right. Oh, good. The extension, the ratchet will fit up under there. Okay. Ugh. So, this needs to go closer together this way or further apart there. I'm thinking this needs to go closer. Big ratchet tie down. Somehow pull it together. If I had something to ratchet against, which I don't really. Nothing really to pull on. This cover's fake, you can't pull on it. This box isn't much better. Doesn't give me much to work with. That one's tight, this one's loose as hell. Alright. Let's see if I can find something in here to pull on. Get this thing to pull this way. Let's see. Probably just put a strap around the whole thing and yank on, I guess. That's all I can think of. That doesn't, there's still nothing to pull on this side. Everything's in the way. I'm going to pull on this cover, which is not really do anything. There's aluminum behind it, so there's something to work to, I guess. Can't pull on this filter housing because it'll just break it off the motor. Got to pull off the side of the compressor over here. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go figure out something. We'll be back.